Hello YouTube and welcome back to Castle of Random. It's your boy Random, and today we have a special treat because Marvel Rivals decided to drop two trailers for the upcoming heroes that are going to be coming into season 1. One of them being Reed Richards and the other one being Sue Storm or the Invisible Woman. I haven't seen these trailers at all, so we're going to be watching it for the first time right now, get our initial reaction, then we're going to try to dissect and see what the abilities would look like, how they would play out, and how they function. So, yeah, if you enjoy this, let me know, and without further ado, let's jump right into the video, shall we? Okay, so we're going to start off with Reed Richards.
Now for something truly fantastic.
Okay,
That was simple.
okay. Primary attack.
I've got you. Double the failure.
That's the dash. I mean the full,
Maximum. Let me return the favor.
the reflector. Okay. What was that?
Let me
He
strong
has
as Ben.
700 damage. No. What is the tank or DPS? Cheesy life. Fighting character. Okay. Human ability. That already looks annoying. Something that I wouldn't want to be hit with. I mean, I like it, but I don't like it. But, you know.
A rousing success.
Okay. So first off, you have his primary file.
That was simple.
There's like the E, which is for the damage. I don't know how that corresponds. You can do it anytime. Is there a certain range? And it has two charges. How those charges are used, I have no idea. But we'll see. Also, he has 350 health. That's a lot for a duelist. Or DPS. I'm just gonna call him DPS. I don't care. Sue me, Marvel. Here, I think they're showcasing right click ability. So, where he... Wait a minute. So, he has a choice here to either damage, which is using the E, or left click, which is an impact. If I understand this correctly, is once you hit 1, you can do a left click, or sorry, right click, and then you can choose an additional target, and then it pulls them together, and then you have the choice to either damage them or kind of smash them together. You do it both with the right click, and then you have a choice, and afterwards you have a choice to dash up. So which means he can also get two heroes into one place, which is already broken, and do damage to both of them at once. He can also dash up in case he wants to finish them off, which means you can barely avoid him and get away from him. Great. Perfect. Yeah, no, that's perfect. That's perfect. He's not going to be annoying at all, trust me. Okay, this is just regular. I think we can skip this. Oh, no. This is the reflection, right? This is the reflection. Oh, so it has 12-second recharge, which is not a lot. And I still don't know if it only reflects projectiles or if it reflects anything. It's yet to be seen. They showcase the bare minimum here, which again is already like a lot of the abilities. Like you can do Hela, you can do Iron Man, you can do who's else? Like Hawkeye because he's shooting arrows. Can you do Hawkeye? We'll test it out once he comes out. We'll test. And then you have here, I don't know what this was. If you see here for a brief second, he has shield. He can use E to shield up. And he uses this, I believe. You see, and a charge is consumed and he goes into bigness for a split second, and he gains health and shield. So does this mean that the E ability can be used on teammates as well? Or just enemies? Or is it just like, it's not really ability to cast, but it's more so like an after you do a certain action. Okay, let me see that again. Okay, so he shielded up, then he pulled himself towards, became big again, and then this Is this the team up ability, like, or is this just like after he gets the full elasticity, I think. So he became big and he got 650 health, more so. Yep, perfect. Okay. And then again, he uses E, gets big for a split second. And then he has also the choice to use the effect, and then heal. So what I said, you can bring them in, and look at this. Look at this. Like, he can be killed, of course. Like, it doesn't seem like he's invulnerable, which is, thank God, one thing that can be done. But also, the question remains is this going to be dependent on you hitting an actual people, or is it just going to be bounced 5 times regardless? That's the question that needs to be answered. We'll see once he comes out. But I think it should be at least something like Winter Soldier, where you have to hit someone in order for you to bounce again. Otherwise, you can just bounce. You kind of be trapped. I think it should be based on that. He is gonna be annoying for sure once he comes out, but also he's gonna be very fun to play. Also, I think he's gonna be quite difficult. How much? I think he's gonna have 2 or 3 stars, but we'll see. Now let's move on to Strom or his wife.
Who wants to see something fantastic?
They use their fan service, it seems. Okay.
Next,
Double jump.
force burst.
Left shift.
They'll never see me coming.
Field.
Clear the way.
Wait, he can do that? He can push people?
You have no clue how long I've wanted to do that, Namor.
Is this choice thing? Field again. Saw that.
Disappear!
Then this is the ultimate. It looks cool, but kind of
A
bland.
clear winner.
Kind of bland. Okay. Overall thoughts. The character also looks great, just as Reed Richards. I don't know if I said it, but Reed Richards, he looks cool. Let's try and dissect this now. Here, I think the projectiles are returnable. So if you hear very closely, let me replay that for you. You hear that? So there's gonna be there's a double impact when you hear the double jump, which it seems like she becomes invisible for a split second. I don't know why. And then there's like a pushback. But where did the pushback came from? Is this like the left shift? I think it is. I think it is. Let me check it one more time. So he got pushed back, and then she cast her ability. So what is the bounce back based on? Like, is it like the double jump, or is it a different ability, or is it this? What happened? Because it didn't show anything to trigger a bounce. Let's see again. Nothing. It's just that. And then you just do left shift to ignite. It seems like so. There's like a. Okay, so I think this is the same ability, the pushback, and this it correlates to the same ability. And you can see it's a force field that kind of sets a flame and eats you up slowly, damage over time, which is going to be annoying and nice
They'll
for
never
getting away
see
from
me
tanks.
coming.
Now this, I'm almost interested. Okay, so this can also push back, but it can also push inwards. So that means you have 2 choices that you can do here. I think this is going to be a very utilized ability because, as you can see, now imagine this. Jeff Ultimate, right? We all love it if he's on our side. We all hate it if he's against us. But imagine this. Jeff Ultimates eats half your team or how many people you are, but he doesn't eat Sue Storm. What happens is he go and there are some heroes that can avoid it even though he eats them up. You can fly away if you're Iron Man, for example. So what happens is Can you, for say, because most Jeff players dive when you have those heroes, so they go suicidal. So can you save your teammates by basically pulling Jeff inwards? We've yet to be seen. I think that's also going to be tested out.
Clear the
But very
way!
cool ability. I think it's going to be heavily utilized. In here she's invisible,
You have
and
no
then you have the
clue.
shield, which is her right, which is the right click ability, I think. 300 health as far as I saw. I mean, it's like Doctor Strange shield, so it's not on the person like Magneto. I first thought it's gonna be like that, a sphere, but it seems that it's just like a shield on spot, like one place. It's not moving with you.
How
It's fine
long
by
I've
me.
wanted to do that,
Better than a
Namor.
copy. So and here you can pull him inward and easy kill. Now the ultimate ability. For the ultimate ability, so I'm really, honestly, I'm really not good at this. You do this, right? And it only turns them invisible. As far as I can see, if the hitbox is there, so that means Iron Man is hitting them. So if he has that ulti fully charged, he just goes for it and you're dead. So what's the point of this? What happens besides him not seeing you? You cannot go in, okay, that's fine. You cannot go in, so for melee characters it's gonna be difficult. But for range heroes like Iron Man, what's the benefit? And I don't see it, to be honest. What's the big like? Does it do damage? Now, if you can use it like in a sense of it blocks off the whole view. Like for example, you can go from the back, and you kind of circle or something. Try to go from a different area. Maybe then it's fine. But if it's just if the usage is just this, then I don't see really the value in the ultimate. Also, I didn't notice that this is a new map. So final thoughts: Reed Richards is gonna be very annoying, very nice to play, very broken until we find some tech for him, a hero that's gonna be a complete counter. I think we're gonna be seeing a lot of clips with ultimate ability. Also, Sue Storm again impressed by the overall ability and utilization of the character, but the ultimate is lacking impact. How's it gonna be beneficial besides being invisible? Like, I don't know. But anyway, that's gonna be it. Hope you enjoyed this like overview. Let me know if you're excited for the heroes coming. And yeah, like and subscribe if you enjoyed this. And yeah, till next time, I guess.